We call it the Mowbray Cemetery Community Day, but it's actually over the weekend. And people were asked to come out for the last couple of weeks. But I'm surprised, Shamima, and I'm actually feeling a sense of happiness. At the same time, in actual fact, when you sent me the first visuals this morning of people streaming into Mowbray early this morning, I must say that I had a bit of a tear, because I thought to myself, this is always what I wanted. I wanted to see this, and people have come out.
I've been trying to get to the top of the cemetery whole day, been stopped all the time, just to speak to everybody, hear from them who their families were, and the twinkle in their eyes as they were looking for graves and family members and cleaning up. And individuals who has nobody buried here ended up being here. That for me really stood out, that just our appeal to the community, and the community realized, you know what, we are one ummah, and no matter where anybody is buried, coming out and being a part of this day was very, very special.
وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى ولا تعاونوا على الإثم والعدوان. Work together in that which will bring goodness, in that which will bring piety. Here today we see many angles or many sides of our community that are working together. The Mowbray Maqbara, the Muslim Judicial Council, we have media people here, our community is here, we have councillors here, we have legal people here, and they've come out for nothing else but to honor those who have been deceased, those who have been buried. While it is in the past, look, sometimes when you go into a maqbara, it looks like you're going into a jungle. The way that things look, this community of the Western Cape, this community of Cape Town has come out and shared that responsibility with the Mowbray Maqbara in coming to clean simple things, graves, taking care of those who have passed on, that has gone to the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those of their families and friends that are here.
I saw this flyer floating around, and I always wanted to do give back, you know. I actually wanted to start at Johnson Cemetery, but alhamdulillah, we're here today at Mowbray, and sometimes we just need to give back as a community, because you know what, we come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we're all going back. So even if I'm cleaning someone else's grave, maybe tomorrow someone will clean my grave, inshallah.
Yes, I'm actually very surprised. Like, it's my first time here. It's super big, huge. It's really, yeah,
Breathtaking.
it's really, I have no words.
So
It's
you've
really
decided
beautiful.
you, one day when the time comes, many years from now, inshallah, you'd like to be rather buried at Mowbray Cemetery.
Yes, inshallah. There's more than enough space for me. I'd like to be under a tree.
There was the son that visited his father in the Maqbara on a Friday morning. And every Friday morning he would go and would visit his father in the Maqbara. And then one morning when he came into the Maqbara, he saw there was a janazah, there was a funeral. And he thought, I'm not going to disturb these people, let me turn around and go back home. And that evening he dreamt about his father, and his father, the one that is buried, his father's asking him, what happened? Why didn't you come visit me today? And he says, Father, in the dream, and it's recorded by our mothers, can you see me when I come to the Maqbara? And his father says, I can see you when you enter the gates of the Maqbara. I see you. So therefore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants that we have that opportunity to do good to these people that have been laying here. And like we have seen, and wallahi, this is our community. I do for me, and I'll do for the person next door. I do for my family, and I'll do for a friend that is laying there. And this is how we are going to build up. We come today into Mowbray Maqbara, and it is a hive of activity. And this, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, I want to say, bears its fruit from our predecessors. And Faizal Sayyid and the Mowbray Maqbara team, Shamima, Yusuf, and all of the others, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you greatly. Because the one that wants to show you thanks is the one that cannot show you thanks, is the one that is buried. May Allah Ta'ala reward all. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. So on behalf of the Muslim Judicial Council, we want to congratulate the Mowbray Maqbara, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant that it will bring an awakening to our people in all of the other Maqbaras that is around, that they go and they clean out the cemeteries, inshallah ta'ala.
Just to come and clean your own grave, what a pleasure. If everybody cleans their own grave, it would be a pleasure to have a clean maqbara.
Many people are buried here. We don't come here. It's a reminder of death, as we all know. And I think it's by time we should give our energy and time to the deceased people, inshallah, and make people want to come here and clean up the graves and make it a outing on a Sunday or Saturday, inshallah.
Auntie Fatima, what do you think of the community cleanup day today?
It's wonderful. It's beautiful because, I mean, we don't always have the time to come. Now they put up for the weekend. Now everybody's going to make effort to come.
Oh, well, I think it's a good initiative, and I think it's about time. You know, the Muslim community has been dropping the ball all over the show, and one of the places that it's been done is at the Maqbaras. And also, you know, yesteryear we discouraged women to come. So I think it's a good thing that people come and clean up a little bit, you know, because those are the people that we lost. Those are the ones that we carry our memories with. And today is just that opportunity for people to come out en masse to clean up, meet people that I haven't seen for ages, you know, bringing the community closer together, as well as taking care of their parents or loved ones' graves, and also, you know, sharing memories with each other. I walked past a couple of people just up here cleaning graves, and they called out each other, you know, from afar and said, no, it's my brother-in-law laying here, no, it's my wife laying here. So this is how the community will get together, and unity is something that we strive for.
Such a beautiful occasion.
I think it's a very nice initiative, alhamdulillah. I've been once before, but I went in by the other gate, and I have not seen the size of this maqbara, mashallah. It's very big, and it's looking very nice. I like the geotagging initiative that's coming out. I think it's important for people to know and to be able to identify, at the maqbara where the loved ones are. The Malamute Club itself, it's all about the community. It's all about giving back to the community. If you look at where our hospitals are based, sort of on the Cape Flats, in the community, amongst the community. So for us, whatever we do, it's for the love of the community, to be there for them, to service them, the way they come into our hospitals, you know, the community that is supporting Malamute, so alhamdulillah, we're able to give back and say we can support the community. You know, yes, there's quite a lot of people here, alhamdulillah, but I think there is more needed, and I see some of the graves that is not looking attended to, so maybe those loved ones, if they have the time tomorrow, there's still time today, I think till 4 o'clock, and tomorrow maybe to come out.
We find that cemeteries were neglected, and it is amazing that we now have an authority here that is looking after the place. So Sunday is a day where most of the chores for the week have been done. So I think we should make an appeal for everyone to come and visit, to see what they can do to clean up, beautify the place, make it safe from rain and the wind. And we have a lot of talents in the community, and people must bring their talents here, come and see the management and say, I see that, can I do that, I can do it in a day. There's a lot of things you can do in a day or half a day. So that is the appeal that is going out. Remember that your great-grandparents have got a space here, and you've got to take up the amana to look after that space. And then the bigger picture is to look after the whole place. You can't just look after your space. You've got to see where else. That's why when people come and they throw water around the surrounding graves. They put a little flower on the other graves, not only on the grave of their loved ones.
One of the things that people don't need to bring to the cemetery, we know they need to bring their bucket spades or their bin bags, although the cemetery is providing bin bags. But flowers you do not need to bring. We've got a host of flower sellers out at the moment selling the most beautiful flowers. So please, when you do stop at the cemetery, purchase your flowers in the cemetery.
My family is not buried here. The first time actually I come to this Kabristan, and it's beautiful. It's the first time that I come here. I'm not coming. I came with a friend of mine that her mommy and her daddy is buried here. and it looks beautiful. It maintained the maintenance of it. It's alhamdulillah, it's beautiful. I mean, it brings the community together, and they can even plan further for other functions or whatever, get together at fundraising or just to do more improvements. It's fantastic.
As you watch people and children in the cemetery, and it's a continuous flow, and I don't know, even myself, I've no words to express to our community how grateful we are, how happy we are, and what we are seeing and how the cleanup is happening. People not having seen each other for many, many years, we are seeing that happen, those links happening. People realizing who their family is, that is also happening today.
I think it's a fantastic invitation to those, and I hope that all the other cemeteries will follow suit soon, inshallah, because I've seen families coming out here with their spades and weed eaters to come and clean up around the graves of their loved ones, and I think it's nice, and that camaraderie amongst the people here is nice. So yes, I still urge people to come out tomorrow, Sunday, to come out here and to come and just join in.
Very nice gesture from the Mowbray Maqbara committee members, the board. I didn't come out only just to clean my mother's grave and my brother's grave and other family members. I'm also here to clean up other people's graves as well.
You know, we're here with the community cemetery day, with the cleanup, and I had a walk around with Shamima. You know, we've fantastic. The people, the spirit has just been one of the best that I've seen for a long time. And yes, we go out on many outreaches, but this is something special. It's more spiritual, and I can relate a very short story. Shamima and I were on top at the Maqbara, and somebody couldn't find their grave. Lady has been here for quite a while, and the son had come out to go. They wanted to find the grave. Shamima actually found a piece of the tombstone at the bottom, and now they know where their grave is of their mother. You know, and that just symbolizes, you know, what people are here for today. They couldn't find it for years. It was just digging under a few blades of grass, and they found it, and they've now dug out the area, and they'll come back and then do something special. You know, so for me that was, you know, yes, I'm going to be guilty as well. I came here and I looked at my parents' graves, and they're right here. Sometimes I don't even get out of the car. They're right here. I neglected it. Today, look at my hands. Soft hands, I started pulling out the grass, forced by Shamima to do so. So yes, walking around with her, speaking to people, the spirit is fantastic.
This community project gave a great opportunity for all vendors to come and market what they can do. The mood in the cemetery today is it's a lot of contentment, a lot of excitement, a lot of working together today, which is beautiful.
I hate it very much, because otherwise this thing wouldn't have happened. And I'm so glad that everybody that's at home, we also want to bring them out and come see, because really, you made it for us.
I noticed this uncle, I don't know, I thought people sometimes think that I'm crazy visiting my mother every day, and then I see him, he's visiting his wife every day, and it's 100 days now.
Yes, it's been 100 days on Tuesday in a week, but I haven't missed a day.
We're hoping that you can draw yourself closer to this reality, because I think for us that have lost people that are close to us, we have come to realize that visiting here actually draws us closer to the fact that like they have left us, we too will leave everyone else behind.
You know, amazing thing about this is that I've met so many people that I didn't even know is related to me. The guy working there, and he was doing a family tree, and now we started chatting. He wanted photos of us and that. So every day when I come here, inevitably I meet someone who actually is a family member and I don't know.
There are people that we know of that don't come out here and come and look after their family members' graves and stuff like that, you know. And I think it's a good thing for us that is here now, that is cleaning also on behalf of the other people. So I think it's a great initiative, and I'm also thinking that if this thing can happen once a month, it will be great. In 2-3 months down the line, then this place is spick and span.
We're very for heritage, and I think it's important that we teach our children that after somebody passes away, they must also come and make dua at the graveside. Okay, what we basically did, we cleared all the grass off here,
The initiative is a fantastic initiative to be part of it. Amazing experience, interacting with the people, talking about our loved ones that are here, because there's a lot of people neglecting them and neglecting their graves. It's fantastic, man, seeing everyone come out. I've been here since 8 a.m. this morning, so we've seen it from the beginning.
Clean up a bit here. We did the neighbours as well. The clay and the sand was a bit high, so we cleaned everything and made a pathway, so if anyone else wants to come here, easier to walk and all that.
It's like really amazing. For the younger people, I think it's just beneficial because I've been taught that just take care of everyone and then they will help you back in return. So I'm just out here today to fix whatever needs to be done and just hopefully it helps with the other families.
Excellent idea. I think it's something that we should have started a while back already, and alhamdulillah, I think just inspired myself and all of us just to make that effort. Alhamdulillah, it's something that we as a family try to do over the years, but yes, it's something that we neglected, and the initiative really just created that awareness again, and got us motivated, and the community coming and performing. Besides the cleanup, they're performing their dhikrs, which is so beautiful. If you walk around, everybody's reciting and doing arwah, which is great.
We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us the opportunity to be part of this type of initiative. I think that people haven't really, Rasulullah encourages us to visit the qubur because it reminds us of the akhirah. And I think this type of initiative allows people to think about the time when they will be on their own, the time when about their loved ones and what they've went through, and really face that reality of death, right? So this is something that's going to happen to each and every one of us, and not really the beautification of the qabr, but it allows us to now realize that this is an inevitable something. One of the truths, one of the only things that we know are inevitable is death. And this allows us to ponder about that and allow us to really reflect on the lives of our loved ones and also how we intend on living our lives.
This is the first day of the 2 days at Mowbray Cemetery of the cleanup. Remember, for those people out there, that Sunday, tomorrow, is another day that you can come out, and I think it's going to be busy tomorrow because Saturdays, I actually didn't expect this crowd on a Saturday.
I think it's going to be busier tomorrow, but I do want to appeal to the community. We've put out the appeal before. Please make sure that you bring lots to drink. Coke and gas drinks is not going to do it. Juice and water, your cans, because it does get a bit hot from here 11 o'clock onwards, so they have to increase the liquid intake. But other than that, I'm looking forward to people streaming in tomorrow as well, inshallah.
We want to take the opportunity of thanking the community of coming out. Thank you to everybody that's come out, that's attending to other people's graves. You've certainly heeded to the call that the Muslim Cemetery Board has made to the public, and you've also shown us as a board that we are not alone in this, because sometimes we do feel alone in this, that you've come out, you're supporting not only this board in its endeavors of upgrades and what it's doing, but also coming out and getting your hands into the real work, and we appreciate that. At the same time, we would like to thank Malamed Hospitals, Things on Wheels, Showkit from the Lounge, Good Hope Meat Hyper, Parker Surveys, the Anwar Jakut Foundation, and TLC, and all the other vendors like SP, Tombstones, the flower sellers, and everybody for coming out today. Tomorrow's another day for us to trial this as a community together. We've also want to take the major opportunity of thanking the Muslim Judicial Council for being our official partner on this and standing with us on this, communicating this issue and bringing in the people that we needed to bring in to do this. One of the important things that we just want to mention to people that are coming tomorrow is that, like Shamima mentioned, bring out the water and that sort of thing. There is meals, there is some snacks for people. You can bring out snacks too, but at the same time, remember that you do not need to purchase flowers anywhere. There are flower sellers on site that have come out, that are especially have come out, brought out their goods, and we would like you to support them. Thank you, Joy.